and his team for working so hard for it. And a lot of thanks to Professor Dr. Geethalakshmi for extending all the support. In fact, I know doctor for the last 30 years, and way back somewhere in 88, 89, I had severe heel pain when I was doing athletics, and I left athletics because of my severe heel pain. I was like, in the morning I was just not able to stand, and I came to know him on 89. That was almost after 4 years of my leaving athletic career. And I told him, this is my problem. I just cannot walk and it's difficult to stand. And that's the reason I'm just not running and I'm putting on weight. When I was having all this problem, I had consulted large number of doctors, and some told you need to be given injection, then there is calcanein spur and so many things. And he was one person who told me a totally different thing, and he said, you are having problem in your calf muscles and not in your heel. That was an amazing diagnosis. For me that time I felt, I don't know whether to believe him or not. But then he told me some exercises which I religiously did, and he in fact told me that do it and you will see the change within a week. And I started running. That was one experience I had. And I remember another great experience I had when it was, I think, somewhere in 95. I have been frequently coming here to Chennai, and here was this spastic child. I don't know whether the doctor remembers, and his left side was not functioning properly, and I saw him every time, playing and emphasizing always on the left side. And then when I came next time after 6 months or so, I was really surprised to see this child. Amazing improvement. Unfortunately, I have not been able to follow up, but that was an amazing improvement. And as doctor told that he has been treating all the patients free of cost, I have also been one amongst them. When I started my shooting career, I hardly used to get much time to train, and so whatever training I used to do, it was very rigorous, because if I have just 1 hour, I used to just go all out. And I hardly trained for a month or so when I was going for my nationals, and this was the time that I developed a lot of pain in my right hand, the hand which I use for pistol. And I asked doctor if he can help me out. So he gave me 3-4 sessions. Of course, the first session was quite a painful one, because the way he pressed the hand, it was like awful pain. But then 3-4 sessions worked out so well for me. In fact, the first session I felt, I don't know, I've done a mistake or not coming to him. But then 3-4 sessions worked out very well, and I did a score of 381 those days in 98 with a borrowed pistol. And 381 those days was a very good score, because I remember the girls who were winning in the nationals were doing 362, 365 like that. So I have been like his patient, and he has guided me as far as performance, in enhancing my performance in shooting is concerned. But then a time was there when sports medicine was not actually realized by the sports persons. We really never knew what actually sports science is and what it contains. But now the sports persons are also very well aware, and they know the importance of various factors. It may be sports psychology, nutrition, anatomy, biomechanics, physiology. And in fact, in games like where you have to control your weight, like boxing, wrestling, judo, you have to have a lot of emphasis on food that you take, because there are wrestlers who 3-4 days before they start taking less of water and trying to reduce their weight. I think that is where the nutritionist role plays a very, very major role. As doctor told that suddenly you just come to the doctor and say, okay, you decide what to give. I don't think he can tell. Where we need to have a very good nutritionist to guide our sports persons. Similarly, I have seen, like biomechanics, I have seen many sports persons, they are actually not made to train what is actually required to develop their muscles, their movement. What is their height, what is their body weight, what is the muscle structure. I am not from science background, but as a layman, I feel it plays a very, very important role. And now the sports persons are realizing, they are utilizing such doctors. I think these courses are going to help us a lot in improving the performance of the sports persons, as well as those who are not in sports also, because there are so many things that play a role in a normal man's life also. And I think such courses, if they are done in a very dedicated manner, and if the service provided to the students is good, which I have personally seen, of course, Spark Trust is too good at it. I'm sure good number of students will come out who will help the sports person in further improving their performance and fulfilling our dream of winning the medals for the country. Thanks a lot.